Pow next time. Hey, oh, hey, everybody. Welcome to Dumb Investing. That guy over there, that's Harry.
That guy's Lloyd, and it's about to get dumb up in here.
Oh, yeah, it is. All right, on today's show, we won't be rolling any dice. We won't be randomized picking any stocks because we're freaking broke, but we will be reviewing our portfolio. We're going to go through what we're holding, kind of where we're sitting with that kind of stuff. We're going to talk a little bit about what the market did, and maybe if there's any updates on the other investing stuff that we talk about, real estate, we might do some updates on that. So, since we're not rolling dice or random picking, right to that portfolio we go.
We waste no time around here.
We waste no time. Oh man, right. No, there's more green than red. My personal life was a big red turd today.
Yeah, mine was green. So
good on you.
We're gonna be flat, like we're just gonna be teetering, a little up and down, little up and down, little up and down until we go for the rest of the year.
That's what happened. I had an awesome spike. I had a great spike, and it lasted about an hour and a half. And then it went opposite about 1.5 times the other way. And then it just kind of just sat there, didn't move at all. But man, for the first hour, I was all happy pants. And then I was sad.
That's why we don't look every day or every
I keep it
hours.
running. I look at it all day long. It's my little friend.
Not when it's red, it's not.
I know, it's not when it's red.
So from our losers today, we've got, it's not that bad, but there are some reds. Lazy Boy was down 1% or 0.98%. And Socket Mobile is down 0.49%, which has seemed to be able to find its happy place here in the last little bit. So you'll notice this little trend over the last couple of days. We're still trending down. So, there's no getting away from that, but it doesn't seem to be as severe. Well, when I do that, it looks pretty bad, doesn't it?
Well, that sucks because we're under our bar now. Man.
I think we've been under our bar for a while.
Oh, we have? Oh.
Yeah, on Socket. Yeah.
Okay, I couldn't remember.
Maybe it'll go back up here. Let's just wish it this way. Let's draw a line. Let's do this.
Okay, Kevin. Follow the line, Socket.
Do that.
It's still not where we bought it.
No, it's not. Let's
love
go
it.
This way. Oh, I can't.
No, once it's there, it's there. That is awesome.
No way.
Yeah, for sure.
Huh. Well, if you want your lines to get stuck on Weevil,
click the link down below. Put $100 in there. You're going to get 2 stocks. It's going to be awesome. Then you're an investor. You can start trading. You would think you could grab one of those things. Yeah.
I made it move.
Okay.
Oh.
So what are our winners? If Socket's on the bottom, that means BurgerFi has got to be opposite, right? BurgerFi and Socket are opposite. It is. Of course. Is it for real?
Oh, yeah. BurgerFi. Big winner today, buddy.
No way.
3.5%.
I swear, those two, dude.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yep, 3.5% for BurgerFi.
Yay, and look how far under the bar on that one it is.
Yeah,
these are some dumb charts. We are some dumb investors.
Like, look at this. We must have bought this way back here to hit that line, hey? Right there. Wow.
Good on us.
March 29th or in that realm.
Yeah.
Who would have known?
And that should be a recovery. That should be rocking and rolling. Everybody's got their vaccine. They should all be buying burgers.
Yeah, well, and they've got new management. It's going to be great.
They got a great team now. Something fine is going to happen there. I'll go check them out. Maybe not this week. Maybe next week. We'll take a reconnoisseur trip.
The other one at the top was GFL Environmental.
Oh, good on us. And look, it's still under our blue bar.
Yeah.
Gee,
look at the movements it's made too. Like,
it better move. People make a lot of garbage.
Let's draw more lines.
That's the power curve, right?
It's just straight up.
If it stays on that, boom, life's going to be great.
That's how I draw my Tesla lines. It doesn't work that way, though, unfortunately.
there is technical analysis that you take, your last four bottoms, your last four tops, you do some average, something like that. You can do a predictor of some sort. Those classes were long, long times ago. I don't remember any of that crap.
I don't know. I like moving lines around and then just watching them. It's great.
Oh,
and then I get to say, hey, it hit my line. Look at it bounce off my line.
Look at
Isn't
how
that
awesome.
great?
We're awesome at drawing lines. All right. So who's what we want to look at these guys now and see we got any we can say. Oh, is that a double digit?
I don't know.
That's Gates. You won't know on our where we're sitting on each one.
Oh yeah. No, percentage difference on here. Percentage, so 8.
I know it's so small I can't see any of it. I just trust your words. You could tell me anything. You could feed me lies.
I can't zoom in with Weeble. Gates Industrial 8.5%, Credit Suisse 6%. Yeah. Where's FSD? I want to find FSD because we doubled down on FSD. Where'd it go?
It's up towards the top. It's like fifth one down. Up. Nope.
Right there. Yep. Nice. Yeah, that's good.
And that's not telling the whole story because we're also getting dividends on those.
Yeah, so see up here, this little green chart here, it says 29%. I don't know what that means, but 29% of our income over some set period is going to be from dividends.
Wow. Yeah, I don't know what that means either. We should probably learn. But look, we've got $14 in cash right now.
Yeah.
We could buy a share of something.
Oh, boy, look at what we're finding out here. Hey, the IDXDJXDJI is minus 1.58%, and this is dumb investing. We're beating whatever this is.
Whatever it is. We're smoking it. Take that, suits.
Maybe that's the death cross.
Maybe.
The inverse death cross for us.
Oh, we got to talk about death cross. That was the word of the day in the in stock world. Death cross.
Yeah, I heard.
You want to pull up? Can you pull up Bitcoin BTC? So Bitcoin, big deal today is Bitcoin crashed under 30,000, and the whole world was just like, "What's going on? We don't know what's happening." And then they put on their 200. So the stock price crossed the 200-day moving average, and that is what is commonly referred to as a death cross. So if you zoom in right there, you can see where it happened.
Right here?
Isn't it the yellow line? Is that the 200-day?
I don't know.
But
this is where they cross right here. There's a cross right here.
Okay.
Right there. Right at that point.
Well, wherever that happens, that is when bad things start happening. That is a bad indicator. But it looks like Bitcoin recovered some. So maybe all the naysayers who were just like, the sky is falling, everybody's going to go broke, maybe that won't happen.
Yeah.
One other thing that happened today when the death cross happened is for the first time in I don't know how many years, but they were saying that the Bitcoin futures were less than the Bitcoin cash price, and that hasn't happened for years.
Oh, wow.
And so that meant that the market was a little worried about Bitcoin's future.
Yeah, that must be a result of that death cross there.
Yeah, I think the death cross starts triggering some algorithms to start performing trades. Okay. And then some people have to, the humans have to intervene and decide whether they want to continue doing that or just let the algorithms run some craziness like that.
Right. So if you were lucky enough to buy Bitcoin, right at the bottom here, $28,805, you're up $3,500 already today, just today.
Oh yeah.
It seemed to find some pretty good support here where it kind of got oversold and then boom, straight back up.
Yeah.
That's pretty
well. And if Tesla does start accepting it again, I mean, think about Bitcoin was $65,000 a coin, right? A month ago.
Yeah.
And that's approximately what a Model Y costs, right?
Yeah.
So if you picked up a Bitcoin today for 32, half of the price and it runs back up to 65, you've now paid half for a Model Y. You got a Model Y for a Camry. Oh, man.
That's a good deal. Well,
Yeah.
and the other things that have been happening with Bitcoin and cryptos over the last week or a couple weeks is China's putting the big screws to the Bitcoin
X-Day on the
miners,
coin
right?
day.
Yeah, so one by one, Bitcoin miners are being shut down left, right, and center. So that's put a lot of negative pressure onto Bitcoin. But in the long run, there's a lot of people that talk about Bitcoin mining and how dirty it is and using dirty energy. If they stop mining Bitcoin in China and they move to places more like North America, Canada, there's lots of Bitcoin miners around because we're so cold that they don't have to spend a whole bunch of money to cool off all the computers. Down in your neck of the woods, there's probably not very many Bitcoin miners because 120 degree Fahrenheit does not play well with computers doing a lot of math.
No, Bitcoin miners in the United States are in Pacific Northwest where they have hydroelectric power. They have cheap power and temperate zones where they don't have to run the air conditioners 24/7. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So up here, it's a good fit for a lot of Bitcoin miners up here, and there's quite a few around and lots more coming. So we're using cleaner energy to mine Bitcoin, and that supposedly is what Tesla wants. So if that's the case, and they say, okay, all the mines in China have been shut down, and now all of the Bitcoin is now clean and green or whatever you want to call it, maybe Tesla starts accepting Bitcoin again. So
for sure. So you would think that having miners shut down in China, Bitcoin is already a limited product. It has a finite supply, and we've already mined 90% of the Bitcoin that there will ever exist. So
yes,
it's
but
much.
The thing is that the way that Bitcoin works, and there's a term for it, and I don't know what it is off the top of my head, but we can do some research. The closer you get to 100%, the harder it is to mine. So it becomes kind of not infinitely harder to mine, but substantially harder to mine. And I think that has to do with blockchain and the way that technology all works.
And shouldn't that kind of lead to scarcity, which would the thought behind that was that Bitcoin would grow at the rate of inflation due to scarcity, and it would be a store of value, much like gold. So you would think with miners being shut down, that would start to increase the scarcity talk, perhaps, but I don't know.
Potentially. Yeah. I mean, it's a lot of the...
I'm petrified of it. I'm not putting any of my money in there, so...
Not yet.
I don't know. I get divvies at the end of the month. Maybe I'll throw $50 at a Bitcoin and see what happens.
Bitcoin, Cardano, Ethereum, Coinbase.
Now Coinbase does, on a personal note, Coinbase does make a lot of sense. For those of you that haven't looked up Coinbase, COIN is the ticker symbol. Go look at their EBITDA. Look at how much money those fools are making. And ask yourself, why is their stock stagnant? It's baffling.
Yeah, because it's really flowing with the price of cryptos right now, and it really has nothing to do with the price of cryptos.
So. No, and as overheated as other things in the market are, when you take the share price per EBITDA, it's unbelievably a bargain. I mean, it's crazy. But, who knows?
Yeah, their PE ratio is relatively low for a company that's going to be growing as much as them. Yeah, so that's cool.
All right. So the Fed heads, a lot of Feds have been talking this week. They are trying to calm markets. They don't want anybody to get the wrong impression. They have stated, like what Jay Powell said today. He said, look, man, we're not doing anything. We maybe start talking, but we're not doing anything. And we're going to wait for some real inflation to show up. And then if we think it sticks around for a while, then, maybe we'll do something. Mm-hmm. But go about your ways. Go have your fun.
Yeah, stick to the game plan. And it's good. I mean, I think he may have even used the word transitory today.
I did not get a chance to listen. I was too busy at the 9 to 5 to even listen
just
today.
Catching some snippets. And I think he might have said it. They're certainly expecting commodities to come down. All of those prices are kind of come crashing down in a relative hurry here. So manufacturer input costs are going to be decreasing, putting some pressure on prices not to continuously skyrocket. Gasoline, on the other hand, there's probably going to be some short-term, mid-term pain for gasoline just because as more people start moving about the countries, there's going to be a shortage. So there's also a shortage of oil, which is probably going to put the price of oil up over the next. I think those are both fairly longer term. Like we're going to be seeing higher prices in oil and gas for the midterm, I would say.
Well, the longer it sticks above 70 a barrel, then the more these mid-platform guys start reactivating wells. They can start making money again.
For sure, yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah, but
so yeah, like
they are predicting we're going to see $100 a barrel by October or something like that, which means $3 a gallon for somebody in the South like me, $5 a gallon for you.
Yeah, we pay lots more than that.
Yeah, well, yeah, but your conversion moose bucks to liters. I mean, what the heck?
We're at 502 right now, and then less exchange. Call it $4 right now.
Do y'all have any refineries, or you got to ship it all down to us and we refine it and send it all
down there to send it all back?
That's a good plan. We like refining it for you. They do that.
I think there's a few refineries around, but nothing like what we need.
Yours goes to Wyoming generally, though, right? Is that where they are?
I don't know. I would say somewhere from Alberta to I don't know, North Dakota.
Perhaps there are some refineries.
Montana.
I don't know about Montana. Don't know enough about it, so probably shouldn't talk about it.
Good point.
Sound like an idiot is what I sound like. All right. Didn't hear anything else. The market was pretty boring today.
Yeah, it's good. JPL came out and said what he needed to say again. He doubled, tripled, and quadrupled down on with what he's got going on. And I think he was also talking as Bitcoin was crashing. He was talking, and then Bitcoin kind of spiked back up after that. So I don't know. I think he's given the markets pretty good, soft, guys, we got this. I think everybody's starting to believe him.
One of our upcoming shows, we need to go through our losers and decide if we're going to keep those or if we're just going to cut our losses.
Well, that's BurgerFi.
I know, but that one has a little asterisk next to it. But some of the other ones that I can't even remember what we bought sometimes, and we need to go through and do a deep dive, look at their current financials, and say, hey, is this one worth keeping, or do we put this one on the chopping block and cut our losses and buy some cool stuff and roll some dice again?
Okay.
Because if we cut our losses on 3 of them, we hit a couple out of the park and get some 17s again. That'll be good for us.
Yeah, okay. That sounds good. I was just clicking through our losers here and seeing what's not asterisked for us.
Because you've got an asterisk next to Gates. I've got an asterisk next to BurgerFi, right? Those are our only 2 high conviction, or do we? Yeah,
I could be convinced to sell Gates now, though.
Oh, what's it? Where are we at on its percent?
8.5.
Oh, that's not good. That's not headline news. I mean, that's a good return for 3 months worth of work, right? But that's not hitting it out of the park. That's like getting a double. Getting it in the park double.
Maybe we should go through Gates fundamentals again.
Okay.
Maybe go through a loser and one of the winners, and we can go through that. Do some fundamental analysis.
Yeah, maybe we do a couple a day. Just do 2 a day, and we'll decide, is it a keeper or does it go in the bin?
All right.
All right.
Good to me.
I got no updates on the real estate side. Still can't find a house. They're all being sold so fast. By the time I look at them, they got 5 offers. I'm even looking at stuff that's pre-market, and they've got 5 offers. They haven't even hit the market yet. Going to keep looking in my neighborhood more so. I'd really like to have one that was closer. So I'm going to keep looking and stuff like that. And I may have to broaden my guidelines. where I said I was only going to buy one that was 4 years or newer. Yeah, I may have to buy one that's a little bit older and just do some math and see if that makes sense to do. The pool is still a bullfrog sanctuary. Nothing has happened. Haven't seen anybody here. I texted the guy and said, "Hey, are you still in business?" And he was like, "That's not funny." So.
Well, good to know whether you need to pay him or not, right?
Yeah. And that's all I got going on.
Yeah.
We did replace the HVAC here today. That was fun. I told you about that last week, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So they had they delivered the shiny new ones. They were sitting in the garage overnight, right? And the wife took pictures and she was like, "You should see what they pulled out. It's old and rusty and it looks like crap." And I was like, "Okay." So she sent me some pictures. So it was pretty funny to see the before and the after.
Nice. So is it nice and cool in there now?
Yeah, I mean they were working, but they were drawing a whole lot of amps, and they were telling me that meant that things were
Right.
on their last legs. So hopefully, we'll see some efficiency gains. They're higher efficiency units than they used to be. The old ones were 15 years old, and these are a SEER whatever 22. I don't know what that means, but I don't know what a SEER is. But I know a 22 is better than a 16, and I had 14s. So
okay.
And they got
Hopefully
me.
That means
discounts.
It'll reduce your power bill.
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping. And the wife loves it because, it's nice and cool. And this one has like multiple fan speeds, so it'll go slow and go fast, and she loves that crap. So
sounds fancy.
Well, she runs around here cleaning and stuff and doing what she does during her day, so she gets all sweaty. I come home from work, I just want to crash on the couch and grab a blanket,
Perfect. All right, over here, I think there's somebody coming to install carpet yet tonight, just to finish off a little area that they decided not to do, and then done. Once it's done, and I told you guys get some pictures, and we'll put them up on Instagram. So if you want to see them, follow us on Instagram, dumb_investing, or follow us on Twitter. We post our trades there and a little bit of other stuff. So that is at dumb_investing. Take it home.
All right. And that's it. Whatever you do, don't trade like that guy.
And don't trade like that guy. Good night, everyone.
Good night.